Hey friends, Sonia here with Ellie and Mac today, and today I want to show you a really quick hack, and that is how to get these slashed knee embellishments on the kids' joggers. Now, I decided to do this. This fabric is already quite wild. I love it. It's from So Dynamic Fabrics, and I really love how bright it is, but I wanted to add that extra bit of edginess to the joggers rather than just doing like simple joggers. And so this is a fun way to do that. Now, I will show you over the next couple of minutes how I accomplish this, but you can definitely make this hack your own. You can use different stitching styles, different colors. There's so many possibilities. I also show you how to measure how big you want this, so you can change the size if you want to do that. You know, bigger slashes, smaller slashes, that kind of thing. So this is really fun. It just adds kind of a more pizzazz. Super fun on kids' clothes too, because I feel like we can get away with more crazy embellishments on kids' clothes. So I will show you how this is done. Let's go ahead and get started. So with your crotch curve of your front of your pants already sewn, I am taking a piece of paper and I'm just going to sketch out how big I want that patch to be. I'm doing this on top of the pants, so it kind of gives me a good idea size-wise of how big I want that. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut that out, so it's essentially going to be my pattern piece. And I made sure to leave seam allowance around the edge of the pattern piece. Now we'll cut that out of our fabric. I'm going to cut 2 of these black patches, 1 for each of the front knees. And then you definitely want to find a surface that is not your cutting table to use this spray basting adhesive. Now I am in love with this product. It makes the fabric sticky, so it'll stay exactly where you want it to, and then it'll wash out. And I'm spraying the right sides, so the sides that are going to be showing. Not that it matters in this black fabric, it's kind of the same on both sides. And then I am going to stick those down where the knees patch slashes are going to go. And because that spray basting is on there, it is going to stick these down and they won't move around at all when we sew. Now I am going to sew in a reverse cover stitch style, so I'm going to sew with the wrong sides up so that my loops are on top. So now that I have those patches secured and they are stitched on nice and tight, we're going to sew rows across that square in order to create channels for us to make our slashes so that they stay in nice little lines. So I'm just going to eyeball these and then cut between those rows when they're done. Alright, now that our rows are stitched, we can go ahead and cut between each of these. This would be a lot easier to do, I will warn you, if you go ahead and wash the front of the pants so that you can get that spray basting off. Right now, it was a little bit hard for me to cut just because the 2 layers of fabric are still technically glued together. So if you want to make this process easier on yourself, go ahead and wash that spray basting glue off before you start this next step. And you can cut small slashes. I ended up cutting a bit of extra fabric out of these because I really wanted that black underneath to show. Just make sure when you're cutting that you're only cutting the top layer of fabric and you're not cutting through that bottom layer. Once those are all cut, you can go ahead and assemble your pants as you would normally, and you are all done with this hack. Alright friends, thank you so much for joining me today for this hack. Like I said, it was super fun and super quick, really easy to do, and a fun way to add some pizzazz to your kids' joggers. I really love reading your comments, so make sure and pop those down below. Just drop by, say hi, or let me know what other hacks that you want to see. I love taking these liberties with our patterns and switching things up, so let me know in the comments what else you'd like to see, or if you plan on using this hack. Don't forget to share it in our Facebook group and subscribe for all the rest of our videos. We'll see you in the next one.